All right, so now that you know how to make your fans, what's next important is the glue, because this is literally how you do lashes. You need to apply the fan to the glue to the lash. But before you do every glue should come in a packet with this orange little cap. And inside this cap is a small little tiny needle, and you're going to use it to stick the needle at the top of the glue bottle. And that just helps to, because when you buy it, it's closed, but the needle helps to open that up and to allow the glue to come out. All right, got my tweezer in my palm for quick access. Now, once you make your pinch, once you make your fan, let's go fan really quickly. Now, the next important thing is to glue it. Now, this is also an issue that I see most beginners make, is that they get the glue stuck to the tweezers a lot. So to really help with that, after I glue it, I either swipe it. You want to make sure you get a good amount of glue on there. I know it's clear, so you can't really see it as much, but I kind of just swipe it through, and then I hurry up and sit it in that ridge, and I grab it higher. I grab the fan higher than where I first had it at. And this is because the glue, as soon as you dip it, it rises very quickly. So just imagine you dip the glue and it rising in like literally a couple seconds. So that's why it's always stuck to your tweezers so easily. It's because you're not giving it that space in that time to rise. So again, you're going to dip it in the glue, sit it through the ridge, grab it higher. And I will do another demonstration for you all. Let me just go ahead and place this. So again, we're going to grab it. We're going to use the back of our tweezers to let us know how much we want. We're going to grab it in the good middle section. Pull your hand forward, not your tweezer. Pinch going straight. You're going to pinch going straight forward to get that slim base. Open and close your tweezer to get that nice fan. Perfect. Slide it through the glue, put it through the ridge, grab it higher. Perfect. All right, now we're going to go into the time lapse so that you guys can get more familiar with how I do it and just get a better understanding of making and gluing your fans. All right, now this is another angle for you all on how I pick up and make my fan. So again, I'm using the back of this tweezer here to really help let me know how many I want to get. I'm going to grip, have a nice strong grip, and instead of pulling my entire tweezer forward, because that loosens your grip, I'm instead just pulling my hand forward and I'm letting my tweezer stay in place. So here, grip in the middle. Again, you want to grip it in the middle. Pull that hand forward. Or instead, you're pulling, instead of like pulling the tweezer forward, I'm pulling forward the end of the tweezers. Now you're going to dip it, pick it up higher. Immediately, you guys, when I teach my beginners, they kind of like to take their time and they're fiddling with other things. Immediately pick it up higher, you guys. Like that glue, it travels upwards so fast, and you don't want your tweezers to constantly get sticky because that messes with your process. All right, now we're gonna go place this lash. I have this one here isolated, and you can also use your fingers, move the other hairs out the way. Again, on the side or underneath. Now, this is a mannequin, but if this is a human, you want to place the lash kind of like an inch above the base. Because this is a mannequin, I do kind of have it on the base, you guys. So my apologies, do not quite pay attention to that. But having it an inch above helps with irritation. You don't want to place it at that base on an actual human because it's going to irritate their eyes. That's when you'll have clients calling and texting you saying that they have a sty or any other issues that they're having that causes that. So do not place it at that base. Kind of have a good inch above the natural lash. Just like that. That's a perfect example there. But you also don't want to place it too high up. So let me show you guys that example as well. Just leave that out the way. It'll go away eventually. All right, perfect. All right, but you also don't want to place it too high up. So for example here, place it on this lash. Placing it high up is definitely not going to help with your attention, you guys. If you read in the manual, our lashes grow every single day. They're growing through different stages: catagen, anagen, catagen, telogen. So placing it high up, it's definitely going to cause that lash to fall out within the next day, if not less than 12 hours. And to increase your attention, again, you just want to place it as low as possible without touching that base. So let me isolate that a little better. Place it again at that bottom, but I'm not all the way at the bottom on that base. I like to do both eyes at the same time. This is also to help with stickies, to help with time, and to help with symmetry, because you don't want to do only one eye and then the other eye looks completely different. The same thing you did to this eye, do it exactly to the next eye right after, just so everything looks symmetrical when the client opens their eyes.